I've heard some of the Nintendo rumor leaks at E3, but I know there's a million leaks going around, so not sure which one we're talking about. I don't think there's any specific rules against overclocking your console to avoid lag, but I mean that's something that should obviously be banned. Like I'm pretty sure like that's definitely not something that would be allowed, but we may not explicitly have it in the rules just because I don't think anyone's tried it. But it's definitely something that would not be allowed. Overclocking your console, yeah, it's not okay. Yeah, the most credible leak that I saw a while ago said that there might be a 2D Metroid announced, and then obviously there's the leaks for like Banjo / Minecraft Steve / Master Chief in Smash. What's overclocking your console? I don't know the technical stuff about it, but it's like you modify your console to run faster than it's supposed to. Anyone know if there's been any other interesting potential leaks for Nintendo aside from the Smash character one and like the WarioWare / Metroid 2D one? Yeah, I heard about the guy that got a cease and desist. But I don't know if it sounded like that guy didn't release any Nintendo info yet, because like he was leaking stuff right before press conferences. Yeah, there's one leak that says there is going to be a WarioWare and a 2D Metroid announced. But I mean, yeah, it's all these leaks. There's like a million leaks going around. They're all probably fake in their own way. I'm not treating any leaks as anything like for sure. Just interesting to discuss them and see how much credibility they have. Kokiri sword leaked. Wow. Yeah, no leaks in the highlight videos. Nintendo's gonna send me a cease and desist. That would have been a really good escape if I didn't get that stupid opposite direction side hop in the boulder maze. Thanks for 3 months, Poplio. Cycla Doom, it's just faster that way. Like, there's no necessary pause between now and then. And also, it means I can equip the Ocarina and the shield at the same time. So, just faster. Yeah, I saw Cheese's new SM64 record. Pretty good. Wait, we're talking about the one from a few days ago, right? He didn't, like, get a new one, like, today or something? That was weird, but saved. I will get a new record soon. I think. PS4 2 leaked. Wow, I can't believe they're releasing a second PlayStation 4. The 120 record has gone down 13 seconds in the last 2 years. Dang. Over here, we've gone down 22 minutes in the last 2 years. How much in the last half year? We don't need to talk about that. I think for 18 months lit in Moliog. Do I think OT 100% can overtake Skyward Sword any percent by the end of the year? OT Hundo is never catching up to Skyward Sword any percent again. Dude. Thanks for 500 bits, Warm Pop Tart. Thanks for 6 months, beautiful sushi. Yeah, it's so interesting how much of Skyward Sword is played on the title screen now. It's crazy. They just announced Just Dance 10 coming to Wii. Is that real? I know that there was another Just Dance game a while ago that was still being released on Wii. Is Just Dance 10 actually on Wii? A newly announced one on Wii. Wow. I'd like to know the sales numbers for that. I'm curious, how much does it actually sell still on Wii? Yeah, the Wii outliving the Wii U. Amazing. For the Skulltula clip, I need to get hit diagonally, and if I did that same clip with the Bomb Chew, I'd get hit forward. There is a way to have the Bomb Chew hit you diagonally, but it's slow. Thanks for 7 months, Larshmallow. Thanks for 3 months, Kinstar. Thanks for 32 months, Amoeba. How do I fast so fast? I have much experience fasting. Thanks for 5 months, Good Suck. Sink. Goodbye, Sink. Oh wow, why? How late did I turn around there? The chains were slightly up. Unusual. Thanks, Alan, for gifting a sub to I Hate Elves. When's Just Dance stream? No plans for it. Thanks for gifting a sub, Alan. Thanks for 2 months, Bucky. Hype for E3? Moderately. The reason RBA was allowed in 100% is GIM was found, and GIM was pretty much the same type of glitch as RBA, as in like it gave you items, it glitched items into your inventory. But we didn't want to ban GIM, but we pretty much had to make a decision to either ban both or allow both, because they're basically the same type of thing. And so we eventually decided we'll just allow both. Dude, this is so bad. Come on, move it. I mean, there was a lot of discussion about allowing RBA before that too, because the main reason for wanting to allow RBA was that it didn't seem like it was an issue for stuff like RBAing item counts. Like if you just RBA'd bomb count or bomb shoot count or something, why should that be banned? It was really just banned because of stuff like RBAing medallions or RBAing important items, which we didn't want allowed in 100%. But then we just came up with the source requirement rule, and that kind of solved most issues. Thanks for 3 months, Bob Farmy. Well, that really didn't necessarily create NSR itself. NSR was kind of something separate. NSR was basically something that I just kind of came up with on my own as something for fun, and then just like over time gradually turned into something that sort of had some merit. Thanks for 4 months, Professor Chance. I mean, at first it really was a fake category, because at first I had some pretty dumb rules. Like, there was no real good way to get the Dekunut upgrade at the time, or the Massive Truth Dekunut upgrade. So I allowed skipping the Massive Truth Dekunut upgrade as long as you finish with more than 30 Dekunuts. So what you did was you just RBA'd half milk for Dekunuts to get 31. And then if you have 31 Dekunuts, that means you have more than the second highest upgrade. So you must have the highest Dekunut upgrade. So I mean, it had dumb stuff like that, but obviously it's changed into like a more serious category now. Thanks KFK for gifting a sub to quote me if ZFG streams at 9 AM. Thanks for 300 bits, Mad02. Thanks for the good luck. I mean, again, this was like a fake category I made up just for fun. It was not intended to be a serious category. Like, the reason for that Dekunut thing was just I wanted to do a run that was cool and fun, and if I didn't have that, then the run would just suck. So it was literally just a for fun thing. It was not for glory. Thanks for 7 months, Mr. Chan. Thanks for 2 months, Ryan Nanity. Thanks for the sub, Lithium. Thanks, Beef Jerky Monster, for gifting a sub to Nightbot. Yes, I did say OT 100% has gone down by 22 minutes over 2 years. So Equip Swap was found in August 2017, and prior to Equip Swap, the record was what was it? 415. So in August, August 2017, the record was 415. We are now in June 2019, a little less than 2 years, and the record is 353. Hopefully by August it will be a little bit lower. I remember when Sub 4 was a meme too. And it very quickly became not a meme. Yeah, so it basically dropped that much in a year and 6 months, not quite 2 years. Nice, second try Sun Song. You've never heard me sound happy. Dang. How easy would it be for me to get a 420? Am I allowed to sit at Ganon for the last hit and just wait for 420. Because then I can literally just do a no reset run. I don't think there's any sort of circumstance where I can possibly get worse than 420 doing a no reset run. And then I just get there before 420 and then I just wait. But I'm not going to do that because that's bad. F. Thanks for 9 months, guy. So the reason NSR doesn't do mass trading quest is NSR is specifically about your inventory and like having the highest inventory items and stuff. The problem with the mask slot is that the mask slot can be any mask you want at the end because like when you complete the mask trading quest you're able to swap your masks and stuff. So there is no final mask. And so because there is no final mask, you can't really like say that NSR is required to get any specific mask. So it just needs something in that item slot. Thanks for 4 months, Papagaya. Thanks Yugimoto for gifting a sub to Porky. Thanks Harstar for gifting a sub to Just Some Pleb. I am not splicing. Twitch is splicing. Twitch is framing it on me. Dude, that's not fair. So many flames. Is Dampe's placer? Of course. Yeah, if you do a bottle over your mask, you can go to the mask shop to get a new one, I'm pretty sure. Dude. Thanks for 5 months, Percy. Thanks for 4 months, Filthy Pleasure. Thanks for 8 months, TNP. Don't die early. Best. Oh, I hate the split sometimes. This is on Wii. On Wii BC. What does that do? It makes this thing not there. There is normally a tombstone blocking that. That was not blocking it anymore. Thanks for 18 months, Talentless Wizard. And thanks for 2 months, YOLO 2012 swag. He is really trying to wreck me with flames today. Dude! Let me go! What did I do to deserve this? The double 53. Thanks for 6 months, Rye Bread. Thanks for 3 months, Ultra Instinct Yahiko. Thanks for 4 months, Nextron Dota 2. Normal Hundo doesn't require Massive Truth, it requires completing the trade quests. Because of that mask thing I mentioned earlier, how like there's no final mask, using the inventory to require it doesn't really make sense. So the requirement is finish the mass trading quest. Thanks for 15 months, Mow the Lion. Thanks for 16 months, Frigid Doom. Thanks for 7 months, J-Score. It took me a day to learn that trick because it was just found and then a setup was found and then you just learn the setup. There's not really like a long process in learning a trick like that when it's just do a setup. I think it's Montissimo. Thanks for the sub, Mikhainu. Thanks, Alan, for gifting sub to Dog No. Lens C right for RBA puts a bottle over the hammer slot, so it gives me an extra bottle. And when I get hammer later on, the hammer chest opening cutscene is faster. Thanks, Resurrect. Yeah, I'll be watching the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Is this the Square Enix press conference? I don't think so. Thanks for 2 months, Moral Meat. F. Thanks for 3 months, S-Brains. Thanks for 243 bits, Coil Twitchbot. Thanks for 2 months, Randale. No. Thought I was gonna grab the ledge. Thanks for 3 months, Subro. Awkward. Thanks for 7 months down the upstairs. Once, Glitchymon. Once ever. Twice for you. Dang. Thanks for 20 months, Jofos. I will probably do a randomizer later, yeah. No, not MM Rando. Thanks for 14 months, Baking Pancake. Thanks for 4 months, Fork in a Toaster. Yeah, it'll be like the rando from the other day, where it's just basic settings rando. Don't expect like crazy settings rando. Thanks for the sub, Resterio. Thanks for 4 months, Fork in a Toaster. Thanks for the good luck. Yes, rando for some specific reason, but a reason that you don't know about yet, because it hasn't technically been announced, but it's a reason. Thanks for 8 months, Big Dubu. Thanks for 2 months, Mean Joe. Rando for an unannounced reason. Just preparing for something that doesn't exist. Oh. I had a feeling it was gonna come for me. Dude. It was a nice cavern. Ubisoft conference sucked. Nice. Same as every year. Yeah, I was thinking that. Thanks for 2 months, Mean Joe. Thanks, Alan, for giving sub to Opinion on Sonic Movie. Only one extra pause. How fast can I mash buttons? Not very fast. Thanks for gifting a sub, Alan. Yeah, the run has to end at Ganon. I don't think there would be any kind of world where, even if you didn't have to end at Ganon, it would be faster to not do that. Besides, the game doesn't save when you beat Ganon, so, like, you can't just beat Ganon and then reset and then do the rest, because then you never really beat Ganon. Unless... okay, there's actually one thing you can do. There actually is a way to beat Ganon and continue playing the game. If you get Ganon down to the last hit, and then you hover out of bounds, hover under Ganon, and you do a slash right under Ganon while hovering, you'll start the final slash to kill him, and you'll fall out of bounds during the cutscene, and then you'll respawn. So you'll do the final slash on Ganon, but then you void out and respawn, so you're still playing. Come on. How hard is it to accomplish? Fairly difficult. And also, it's actually done in reverse boss order. The only way you can do reverse boss order. Thanks for 100 bits, B. James. No. No, you can't save and come back to no Ganondorf fight. The Ganondorf fight flag is separate from the Ganon flag. So it would depend on if you actually beat Ganondorf or not. And even then, it's not no Ganondorf, it just speeds up the cutscene before the Ganondorf fight. Because there's actually no way to permanently beat Ganondorf. There's no permanent flag that gets set when you beat Ganondorf. Even if you save, like, right before the final slash on Ganon. Because obviously then the castle collapse couldn't trigger and stuff, so... come on. Oh no. Okay, that was bad. Thanks for 5 months. Filmed? Thanks for 29 months, Irvin. Sure, Glitchymon, I'll try. Thanks for 9 months, ATC. I can't go straight to the heart piece because I need to go at it at an angle where the camera is to the side, because if I go straight at it, when I get to Rudo, once Link is facing directly towards Rudo, then it starts her text that says, "Oh, you're late, let's go," or whatever. And so you need an angle so that Link has to take a longer time to turn, or else he'll turn and face Rudo during the pickup of the heart container. And that messes up the whole wrong warp. So I need to make sure that Link turns as much as possible during that. And if I went straight at the heart piece, he wouldn't turn at all and would start pretty much immediately. Thanks for 8 months and not Morbos. Uh-oh, messed up the setup. This might not work. Okay, I got lucky. Thanks for 15 months, Incursus. Thanks for 3 months, Curler. Dude, he was like coming at me straight on. That's so dumb. Thanks for 25 months, Rube. Dude, I don't get this sometimes. Yeah, that ledge does push me up. Saves 1 frame of swimming. Thanks for 3 months, Rowena. Thanks for the subs, Sea Turtle. No. Dude. I just don't have much time to look at chat during dungeons. Water Temple in particular has very little time to look at chat. Like, this is pretty much it. See you guys in like a minute. Or 2. Actually, I have a few seconds here. If Ziashi doesn't read this, his run will die to Dampe. Okay, well, good thing I read that. If my run dies to Dampe anyway, you're banned, by the way. That's how it works. You can't make those kinds of claims and then not have any consequences for when it doesn't come true. Hookshotting the wall works there because there is hookshot collision on that wall for some reason. There is hookshot collision roughly in the shape of a hookshot target. So possibly there was a hookshot target there earlier in development that they took out and then didn't take out the collision, something like that. Do I think we'll have an E3 next year? What makes you think there will not be E3 next year? Thanks for 2 months, Schlucky. Thanks for 69 bits, Analog Man. Thanks for 13 months, Glockhopes. This one was so awful. I mean, I don't think E3 cares about how good it is, right? It's just about whether it makes money or not, and I have a hard time imagining that they don't. I have a hard time imagining it's not a success financially, even if everyone hates everything that's there. I actually have done Master Quest before. I did it a few years ago, but obviously it's likely changed a lot since then. I would like to do Master Quest runs 100% again, but it's just a lot of work for something that I don't really want to put a lot of work into. But yeah, I might do Master Quest 100% again at some point. At the very least, I'll run Master Quest again. It just may or may not be hundo. I will always run Master Quest on GameCube. Master Quest is a GameCube only game and should not be run on anything other than GameCube. Dude, please die. That was bad. Why is MQ a GC run? Because the only official release of Master Quest was the GameCube version. It was never officially released on anything else. OOT 3D Master Quest is a completely different game. It's not OOT Master Quest, it's completely separate. At least in terms of speedrunning. Good fight. Sink. Almost sink. Why is the little video slower than the big video? Because little video is old ZFG and big video is new and improved ZFG. No, it's not ISG with bow. The bow just helps ISG hit Phantom Ganon, because otherwise he's invulnerable. But I can use the bow to stun him. I can use the bow to allow ISG to stun him. Thanks for 10 months, Vike. Thanks for 6 months, Maximilian Prime. Green. Thanks for 2 months, Corvidel. Stick on B is just what the game defaults to when you save with something that's not a sword on B. So since I saved with bottle on B, the game defaults it to decky stick. No. How would I rate this run overall? It's okay. Not bad, but it's not good. Well, I know I can do much better. Yes, and of course I didn't get Vibruto. That makes it automatically bad. Slow. Thanks for 5 months, Potato Rush. Yeah, lol at PB. Thanks for 3 months. As if fail. How's it feel to steal your Prime sub from SGDQ? Well, it's not good to steal from charity, but I also strongly do not support GDQ's sub-only chat, so it's okay. Yeah, during GDQ, I always host GDQ on my channel, so if you ever want to use my channel as poverty chat during GDQs, then come on over. As long as I'm not streaming, obviously. Anytime I'm not streaming, I'll be hosting GDQ. I will not be at this upcoming SGDQ, but I will likely be at AGDQ. Well, I'm planning on submitting OOT NSR. But when I say I'm likely to be at AGDQ, I don't mean I'm likely to get the game in. I don't have control over if I get a game in or not. Really? I got the correct inputs, except I couldn't get the Z-Press. Like, I got the Z-Press on the frame that the Skulltulas died, and you can't input anything on that frame, so I just couldn't get it. Sucks. Seriously? This is actually a good split, aside from missing the Hess. If I got that, it would almost definitely be a best split. Thanks for 3 months, Pernal. okay. Not great. Come on. All the way out there. This is gonna be so bad. And that's why you always want to catch the fish as close as possible. Bad fishing. Still ahead, but I could have saved 30 seconds and I lost 10. So that's not good. Wow, that was extremely close to being too late. Hello? What happened to the chew? Was I really not aligned with the wall? Yeah, I think the killing the Skulltula lag might have had something to do with it. No, dude. Dude. Yeah, more bad fishing. I think I missed a mangle. I did. Yeah, I'll probably stream Mario Maker a little bit when it comes out. Don't expect me to stream it too much though. I'll usually get bored of it after a few days. Oh no, they might all dig at the same time. Okay, good. Okay. That was best case scenario. The way the camera behaves with ISG, that's actually the way the camera behaves normally when you swing your sword. It's just that you don't see the effect for very long because your sword swing doesn't last very long. It's just that effect being applied permanently. I don't know what you mean, Fuzzy. You mean like the slow walk? I think it's just whether or not you hold a direction when you hit the loading zone, but I forgot if you do or don't want to hold it. Whatever I did on my input viewer. Are arrows and slingshot seeds affected by gravity? A tiny bit. It's very small, so it's, for the most part, it's not relevant. But kind of, for very long distances, yeah. Nice. The C up there is because it actually makes the cutscene end quicker. For some reason. Nice. Okay, so earlier in the run, I was talking about how I just don't have time to look at chat for some places, and someone intentionally, during a time where it was hard for me to look at chat, posted, if ZFG doesn't read this, he'll get bad Dampe, or if ZFG doesn't read this, his run will die to Dampe. And I did manage to read it, which means that if that person is correct, my run should not die to Dampe, because I did read it. And if it does die to Dampe anyway, then that guy's banned. But I forgot who posted it. I know he had a green name. Not even no bomb, it's just no nothing, period. I love talking to Dampe moments before the skull split dies. Nice. Well, he was right. Thanks, guy who said that in my chat a while ago. No, I didn't get the strat. Thanks for 11 months, Louis Allen. Thanks for 5 months, Greasy Dampe. 38 months, Dave Boy. 2 months, Chris Ork. Oh my god, I actually got the hiss. A miracle. I'm not going for this hiss though. Never works. Even though that hiss I just did has a lower chance of working. Or I have a lower success rate at. Oh, split. Whoopsie. It's half inaccurate anyway, doesn't matter. Thanks for 2 months, Leoxin. Unfortunately, I haven't exactly been playing perfectly for the first 2 hours. But hopefully I can play well. Well enough. Thanks for 666 bits, Dr. Johnson. Thanks for 18 months, Kakamo Cats. I don't give up the run after a certain number of gameplay fails. I keep going until I get the heart piece just to see, but usually if it's worse than 5, there's a pretty low chance I continue the run. If it was like 6 or 7, I might continue it. But at that point, it's hard to PB after that point. Okay, I didn't get any bombs, which means my bomb count's gonna be a little bit tight. It's not that big of a deal. As long as I just don't fail stuff, I should be fine. Or I'll have to get a backup bomb drop, which only costs a few seconds, so it's not that big of a deal. I didn't set Furrow's Wind. Where should I set it right here? That's really bad. Oh, I just lost a huge amount of time. Where do I set it? I think I just set it right here. No, boss room is really bad. That sucks. Dang. Thanks for 6 months confirming. That's what sucks, having 2 different trips to Water Temple, where you have to do different things on both trips. It's easy to get them confused. How much time are we talking about? 30 seconds minimum. Probably more. I don't think I'm gonna Serenade out. I think I'm just gonna exit and manually climb up, because that way I might actually save a Sun Song. Because I'm pretty sure that because of my extra time going up there manually, I'm gonna waste enough time of day that I think I'll be able to skip a Sun Song, while hopefully not missing the Skulltula as well. I think it'll work out like that. What number was Dampe? 1. Okay, hopefully I know what I'm doing for this next part. This is improvising. Okay, this actually is not that bad. It looks like I will have to still play the Sun Song though. That's too bad. I was hoping the extra movement would give me enough time that I could skip it, so I wouldn't lose that much time. Well, okay, it looks like I'm not losing that much time, but my PB also did this split really badly, so like, I'm just bad in a different way, which is not good. You know what? I wonder if it would have been faster to not do hookshot jump with how I messed up. Actually, no, because I'd have to swim out of the water. That'd be really slow. And you guys wouldn't want to see me not do that. Okay, gonna try to stop failing right here. No more mess ups. No, I will not change the Scarecrow song I use in my runs for a donation. I need a fast Scarecrow song. Did I just let go of up? No, 8 A press is not faster. 1, you can't do 8 of the same note, it has to be 7 and one other note. And 2, that's actually really slow because there's actually a cooldown if you're trying to play the same note in a row. Like if you try to press, if you just do like A down, then in between each A press, there's a longer cooldown than in between 2 different notes like A and down. So A down, A down, A down, A down is actually significantly faster than A down. But it can just be any 2 notes. Any alternating notes is fine. Or really just any non-consecutive notes. Thanks for 6 months, RK6 Viper. Yeah, because of that extra heart piece I got in the graveyard, I'm gonna save a lot of time later. So, even though it looks even right now, I have 1 extra heart piece than PB. So, I'm farther ahead than it looks, kind of. What's gonna happen is there's gonna be a split later on where I just randomly save a minute. And it's just because of the route change. Equip swap is hard. Thanks for 9 months, Michiru. Just pause buffer it. Sure, let me pause buffer a trick on the pause menu. I will do my best to PB, but I cannot promise anything, as I am currently in the hardest part of the run. And many things can go wrong. If I can get to about 3 hours in, and I am still on a decent run, then at that point it's pretty likely I'll PB. But nothing is likely until that point. So no hype until I get to Light Arrow cutscene. And then at that point you may be moderately hype. Even after that, there's still things that can go wrong, it's just that there's not that much. Like, the last hour of the run is easily the easiest part. Thanks, Alan, for giving a sub to quote me when ZFG VC crashes. And that was the last dupe. I'm pretty comfortable with Fire Temple. I don't have much issue with it. The video is just very slightly out of sync. The video is like half a second behind, just because sometimes it does that because it sucks. Collapse skip can be scary, but I am usually good at it. I have never failed collapse skip on a PB pace run. And I practice it a lot, so I know that I'm good at it. No. Yeah, you can ESS off exploding baby Zongos. They're a regular explosion like anything else. Thanks Jetters for gifting a sub to China number 1. Thanks Rex for gifting a sub to Uwu Rar XD. Thanks for 4 months Ludline. Thanks for 3 months Dylan Meeble. Thanks for the sub Colonel Mout. No, Vibruto was not found by me. I found Ass Chest, but I did not find Vibruto. It was originally found by a Krite like 10 years ago, and then rediscovered like 2 or 3 years ago, but I forgot who rediscovered it. Okay, so it looks like I kind of saved time there, but the reason I saved time is because I started using a different setup where I don't pause buffer it. But I need to equip Ocarina anyway, so I'm actually going to lose time after this to equip Ocarina, because PB already has Ocarina equipped. So really that split was basically even with PB. But DC was at least pretty good. I just lost time to like failing a Hess earlier. Thanks, Try. Thanks for 26 months, Penguin Jim. Dampé was 1 try. Thanks for 3 months, Kennick. Kinda slow. Thanks for 9 months, Shamrock. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to get the backup bombs, which isn't a big deal because it's like 2 seconds. Thanks for 11 months, Quo. Really? Whoa. I tried to untarget and retarget too quickly on one, so it didn't actually register. That was bad. Something was off. I don't know why, but things were not loaded the right way. That's really bad. I guess I had a bad camera for something. Well, this sucks. Wow. Thanks for 100 bits, Ownage. Thanks for 57 months, Handfoot. Okay guys, I have some news for you. Some of you might be a bit disappointed, some of you might be excited, but I have decided I'm dropping the bell. As in, not dropping onto the bell. I'm sorry. Shut up, Fig. I'm not letting you take credit. I made this decision on my own and you had no part. You yelling at me constantly had no part. So this will be my replacement. It's not nearly as interesting, but it's something. Hopefully you find this moderately interesting. I failed it in a rando a few days ago, and I'm just like, dude, I failed it in randos, like, I don't know. I'll see if I can find some other interesting swag strat to make up for it. I'll look for something. I'm sorry, Dry. I know I'm killing a lot of content for you, but I'm sure you'll live with it. F for Dry's content. That's the real reason. I'm just sick of it being content. I can't let it be content anymore. Thanks for 100 bits. Good enough one here. How am I feeling about this run? Honestly, this run sucks. I hate PBing by a small amount. I never want to get a 1 second PB. Small PB like that is just the worst. I mean, I can still PB by not a small amount. Like, I could still get a decent PB out of this, but I am upset with how it has gone so far. Okay, Fig, for that reason, I do agree. I do want people to not be referencing my current PB. Dude, people need to reference the theory tests. That's the reference everyone should use. I am so mad. Never happened before. Okay, what happened there is I barely hessed over one of the roots of the Deku Tree, which put me in the air with hover boots. So hover boots activated and ended the hess when I fell from hover boots. That's never happened before, and I'm extremely mad. I mean, I guess I never cut that corner that tight, so I guess I should have known better, but still. Thanks for 6 months, Small Fry. Thanks for 3 months, Continuum. I don't sound very mad. Trust me, I'm very mad. This is my mad voice. I didn't mean to hit the switch. I always mean to get close to the switch, but not hit it. This run is sloppy. Kinda slow. Wait, what mega flip are you talking about, Glitchy? Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand what you mean by that. Wait, are you talking about the alternate thing with like a bomb mega flip, or are you talking about the mega side hop that I just did? Because the mega side hop has never given me issues. Yeah, I've never had any issues whatsoever with clipping back and bounds with the mega side hop. Oh yeah, it might be a diagonal thing. Yeah, you might have bad diagonals, Glitchy. Hey Audie, thanks. Yeah, I know one of my controllers has a bad diagonal for that trick, and I just can't get it at all on that controller. I remember I actually had a run where the controller I'm using right now wasn't working for a little bit, so I switched controllers to my backup. And I got a run to Deku and I just couldn't do 2-3-1 skip because it didn't work on that controller. Thanks for 7 months, Josie. I mean, luckily it wasn't a good run, so it doesn't really matter that that run died, but that was an interesting way for a run to die. Modded controllers are fine as long as you don't have any analog to digital conversion buttons like that. And no turbo, obviously. So like, you can't have a button that would mark like a place on the control stick, like you can't have an ESS button or something like that, but otherwise you can kind of mod controllers. ESS notches? Yeah. Make a notch in the middle of your control stick. Well, not the middle, but make a notch not on the edge of your control stick gate. Sure, that'll work out good. Really? Good side hop. I meant to target the skull and then side hop. Actually, you know what? That might give me a good backwalk angle. I want to mess with that. If I didn't miss that weird shot and didn't miss hookshotting the wall, that would have been a good spirit. Well, I mean, it was a good spirit, but could have been better. Spirit is pretty hard to do well, so that's definitely acceptable. Fishing was bad. It wasn't super awful bad, but it was bad. Just gold the split and I'm on my way. Well, that's unfortunate because this split is one of the hardest splits to get a best split on. Well, I guess hard isn't the right word, it's entirely luck based. I have to just hope I get a lucky Twin Rova. And my luckiest Twin Rova was very good, and the average Twin Rova is not that good. Gameplay was one try. Thanks for 9 months, Nintendo. Already a bad Twin Rova, a good one, they shoot immediately. Oh, and they're dancing. And I don't know, okay. Come on, just shoot. Twice in a row, I don't know where they are until the last second. Yeah, not a single double. Oh my god, they're just making this as hard as possible. I mean, Twinrova doesn't kill runs. Twinrova never loses so much time that it'll kill your run. Like, you'll probably never lose more than, I don't know, 20 seconds to Twinrova. Actually, I've lost 30 seconds to Twinrova before, but that was an extreme anomaly. Thanks for 12 months, Aeon Cypher. What's the Monka S for? Just for that cutscene skip? Is that a Monka S cutscene skip? Staring contest. I hate failing Super Slide. Moderately scary. If that Gwei actually were to knock me down and make me not land near the heart piece, I actually don't know what I'd do. I think I'd have to farm magic from rocks. I'd have to farm magic from rocks, set Furor's Wind back up there, and whip back up. It wouldn't kill the run, it would just be a massive time loss. It would probably lose minimum 30 seconds, and that's if you get magic fast. You can't long shot to the chest from the bottom. If you go to the ferry, then your Furrow's Wind point isn't set at the hand anymore. Your Furrow's Wind point would be set at the fairy fountain. So then you can't Furrow's Wind back up. No adult can't plant magic beans. The soil spots don't exist as adult. Not the direction I wanted to go. Cool. I'm not sure, Fuzzy. I've never tried. Thanks for 2 months, Kiwi. Thanks for 2 months, Bloom. Thanks for 7 months, Seabass. Thanks for the sub, Pepper Sensei. Thanks for 3 months of royalties. I'm not throwing. If I was throwing, do you think I'd only be 20 seconds behind? Do you know how many places I had the opportunity to throw? And I didn't throw, and I didn't kill the run. Like, the run still has not only a legitimate chance of PB, but it's honestly probably likely to PB at this point. Because of the next split. Well, as long as the next split goes well. I'll say it after that. Do the door super slide? No, I am done with the GTG door super slide. That trick has no business being the hardest trick in the game, but saving 1 second. Not worth. Come on. Talk. I said talk. The T word. Can't believe streamer is using the T word. Banned. Hello? I don't know what that fight was. That fight was a mystery. Yeah, this next split is the split where the route change time save comes in. Open the chest, dude. For that one, I intentionally miss a lot because the game ends as soon as your arrow count goes to 0, so I'm just trying to waste my arrows as much as possible. For this one, though, I need to get 1500, so I'm not going to be that risky. Wow, that was terrible. I'm not shooting fast enough. Sometimes I have a bad rhythm for shooting fast. Time to get some treasure. So I just got the quiver, but I did it. Oh wow, that's really dead. I got the quiver, but I did it with the Gerudo guard off screen. That way the game didn't set the flag that said I got the quiver, which means I can get it again. So scamming the Gerudo out of another quiver. Not even 18. So that RBA, that RBA with milk on C right gave me a few extra bombs. It RBA'd my bomb count, so I got 20 bombs. Put the fish in my real bottle, and now I'm in later cutscene. Thanks for 4 months and tier 3 Hummus Cheeks Jr. Thanks for 30 months, Zekroman. Okay, so this is the part of the run where the rest of the run is honestly pretty easy. That doesn't mean it's free, considering I'm not like a super huge amount ahead. Definitely possible I might not PB, but this is the easiest part of the run. There's still a little bit more time save, but not a huge amount. It's mostly luck-based time save, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for 100 bits, Onage. Yeah, I'm going for entrance point at Ganon's Castle. There's no reason not to go for it. It's literally free to go for. Dude, if this does PB, I don't know what to do, because I kind of hate this run. Like, this run could be so much better. I'm not gonna throw for content. Thanks for the sub, Bitty Bit Gaming. He'll give me motivation to fix it. Yeah. E3 PB. It'll be the best announcement of E3. A PB. Thanks for the sub, I'm Squibbly. Of course, Dry. Thanks for 500 bits, Cpon. So the way that capacity upgrades work for 100% is that the highest capacity upgrade has to be from a source. So I still got the real 50 arrow quiver from Gerudo Fortress, which is a legitimate quiver, so it counts. There's just 2 possible places that you could get the 50 arrow quiver. This has a relatively high chance of PB. I would say this probably has a greater than 50% chance of PB. We'll put it at 51% right now. Thanks for 4 months, simple but awesome. But that's still a 49% chance to fail, so you know, things could go wrong. It's your first time watching your stream and you're a sub. Nice. Thank you. Oh, you love my videos. Thanks. Glad you enjoy it. VC crash. A VC crash this run would be pretty nice. I'd appreciate it. Oh no, this glare getting close to my TV. I don't know when I'll have enough time to like adjust my blinds a bit. Dude, this is especially bad in a dark place like this. Alright, I'm gonna have to play the next, like, 2 minutes blind. I might be able to do it here. Okay, got it. Just in time. Thanks for 10 months, Fiva the Great. Thanks for 9 months, AJ Zark. Thanks for the sub, Symbiote. Thanks for the sub, Valerian. Thanks for 4 months, Shady Weighty. Sorry if I missed those earlier. Frame late. That was only for a bonus thing though. So it doesn't really matter that I failed it. No bonus time save. Thanks for 200 bits, Novometric. Yeah, the trick right, open the door, but don't actually go through it. Or the door doesn't close. I go through it, but the door doesn't close. Thanks for the sub, ARM math teacher. The Lighter cutscene time save was a route change. I actually lost 30 seconds earlier in the run because I got an extra heart piece, and then that getting the heart piece earlier saved time later on, which was that time save. Thanks for 6 months, no dinner. Thanks, Jetters, for gifting a sub to Titties. Thanks for 500 bits, Digakurt. Twitch splicing. Twitch VC crashed. Thanks, Aneurysma. Yeah, I'm recording locally. Always local record your speedruns. Always, always. Yeah, the VOD shouldn't be cut anyway, because on my end, it doesn't say I disconnected. So that means it's on Twitch's, it's like the Twitch player's end or something. Like, Twitch did not lose any of the information that I sent, it's just on the viewing side, it just got messed up. The VOD should be fine. I have still dropped 0 frames this stream. How's this run in my opinion? Not that great. Thanks for the sub, El Papapu. Thanks for 100 bits, Devotion Derby. I don't hate this run, but it's not great. Had plenty of bad things about it. Dude. Yeah, dude, it had no vibruto. The bridge is up because I have all 3 spiritual stones and this cutscene is active. And while this cutscene is active, under normal circumstances, you're never supposed to be able to be in market. Because the next time you want to go to market, you're supposed to have to get this cutscene. Obviously, I did a few things a little bit out of order. But I'm able to be in market while the cutscene's active, and so I just fall in the water. Thanks for the sub, the Thithithiths. Thanks for 3 months, Wobbuffet Master. Thanks for 2 months, Paradox Regained. Thanks for 9 months, Vectrix, and 23 months, Pablo. Thanks for 8 months, SKKS King. I'll try not to choke it for you. Thanks to Broken Hangout for giving sub to Frogwoodite. Thanks for thanks for 3 months, Wobbuffet Master. Thanks for the good luck. Self-inflicted VC crash. I think if you do it on purpose, it's not a VC crash, it's just a regular intentional crash. Thanks for 2 months, Ritz. No, there's no known way for skipping this cutscene. There actually is a way for skipping the previous cutscene, the one where Ganondorf was chasing Zelda out. The problem is the only way to skip it is with a frozen timer, and it just takes a really long time to set up. It was actually part of an older 100% route, back on the last route where N64 was faster. We used that, but unfortunately it just takes too long to set up. Thanks for 3 months, Borunks. Nice jump. Now getting the jump there pretty much guarantees no super swim. Really? Lobby. Oh no. My chew count okay? I might have wasted too many chews. I need to be careful about my chew count for the rest of the run. I can't afford to just throw away chews anymore. I might need to use some bombs on Volvagia. This is bad. Actually, wait, no, I think I'm fine. I need 9 for Collapse Skip, 7 for Volvagia, and then 1 for Swords River. I think I'm fine, actually. I'm just trying to think if I'm missing other chew uses, because I forget chew uses a lot. I just have to be careful and I can't waste extras. Like, usually I have enough extras to waste that I don't have to really pay attention, but now I kind of do. Thanks for 5 months, Omnius. Thanks for 2 months, Radiance. Okay, this is pretty much my last big time save, but it's all reliant on if I get good luck at Bombshell Bowling or not. Well, not all reliant, but significantly reliant. Good market movement. I think that's the worst. Yep, I got worse luck. It's a Dampe payment. That's not gonna work, is it? It is gonna work, okay. Whoa. Yeah, Fig, I know about that. I know that, like, technically it's worth it to reload the room if you get bombs, but I started doing that, and, like, literally every time it didn't work out. Literally every time it didn't work out well for me, so, like, I just eventually stopped doing it. Like, even if it is technically beneficial, it's not, like, significantly beneficial, and it can be really detrimental, so I just decide, just don't even bother, just accept it and move on. "7 seconds when I could have saved 30. Thanks for 200 bits, Teefed. Nope, not all bottom. 4 bottom. 1 top. Mostly bottom. I think that's close enough, right? Okay, good. I have to do it very far away, but also not too close. And I have to do it very far away, but not too far away. Because, oh, you know what? I should just do this. It's Ogre. And Skyfire, thanks for 5,000 bits. Thanks for 200 bits, Nova Metric. Thanks for 5 months in COVID. I've been getting good bug dig luck this run. A lot of the bugs are digging in pretty fast. No. And I throw it away. Hello. Oh no, choking. I lost a second. Can't believe I choked that second away. Thanks for 17 months, Eski. Thanks for 2 months, Lurchery Live. Thanks for 2 months, Salute the Captain. Thanks for 200 bits, Coddle. Frogs. Thanks for the sub, Elephant. Is this the worst split in the run? Probably. Actually, yeah, for sure. How can I read chat with all this hype going on? I am used to reading fast chat. I have experience with it. Thanks for 9 months, Deku-Tree. Now I still can't read too fast, like, there's a certain speed I can't read, and I can only read like shorter messages. Give me a paragraph and I won't be able to read it. Thanks for 3 months, Beef Turkey. Thanks for 4 months, Lemonit Kitten. Thanks for 7 months, Project Pat GT. Thanks for 25 months, Kickassical. Another fast bug dig. Although actually this one doesn't really save that much time because it just means I'm waiting longer for the Goron Sword. In fact, it might actually be faster to play a Sun Song at Goron Sword now because I went too fast. Thanks for converting your sub, Nixa. Really? That felt slow. Oh, probably because of the bugs. That's probably entirely because of bugs. Thanks for 2,500 bits, Yipes. Thanks for 21 bits, CDZ. What is on my B button? Good question. So what I have on my B button right now that I'm missing no is glitched item number 253, and it's a special item because it acts like eye drops. So I can't actually give eye drops to Goron until the item in my adult trade slot is either prescription or higher. And right now I have broken Goron sword, but I'm gonna give him prescription, and now I have broken Goron, or now I'm gonna give him broken Goron sword. He gives me prescription. Now I can give him my fake eye drops, and this will cure his eyes. Yeah, I'm sure you guys all know about this. You guys all read Nintendo Power growing up, right? Yeah, I'm definitely playing an Extra Sun song. I went too fast. Yeah, but Goron's a big faker. He's cured with a placebo. Really? Imagine failing the mega flip. What? My strat's supposed to avoid that. My strat's supposed to make the keys not see me. I did not quick spin. You'll ban all the plebs if this in chat if this PBs. Nice, Krim. Good mod. I hate this jump sometimes. At least the hitbox existed. Sometimes that Skulltula's hitbox likes to not exist, and then it makes me sad. Because then I lose like 15 seconds. Yeah, this had first try didn't pay. Why do I have the map? The funny story about the map. So back in Lost Woods, I had to drop bugs on a soil patch, and it happened to be fastest to do it with bottle on B. And I also had to use slingshot for that slingshot thing to get the slingshot bag. And if I had slingshot equipped and I dropped bottle on B bugs, then I would have deleted slingshot. So it's actually faster to equip fire arrows as child there. So that's why I used fire arrows as child earlier to shoot the slingshot thing in Lost Woods. But RBAing fire arrows modifies your fire temple, map compass, and boss key. And so by dropping bugs on B with fire arrow on C right, I got the fire temple map. And I could have also got the boss key if I caught the bugs back, but I don't need the boss key. And I didn't need to catch the bugs back. Okay, so right here, I need to get hit by this torch slug. Okay, I just saved 8 seconds. Isn't that cool? I just made the game not soft lock. Thanks for 5 months, Jolly Jagmo. Thanks for 2 months, TGR. Thanks for the sub, Matthew Tour. Running around's hard sometimes. Thanks for the sub, Noam Chomsky. Okay, that fall was on purpose. No, I've never missed that Steltala. Oh no. Can you quick spin? Somehow I barely lost time even though I missed like 5 quick spins. It should be an automatic 1 DQ for missing that many quick spins in a row. $7K viewers. My viewer count says 6,999. That's too bad for me. Okay, I just can't waste extra chews. Well, I can waste 2 extra chews, but I'd rather just not, period. The one cycle. Okay, guys, calm down. Almost turned too much there. I am kind of lost. Okay, never mind, I'm not. I am. What happened? Whatever. Blow. It works. Oh, that was the best split. I don't even get to look at my split time for that split until that cutscene there. That ending was dumb. I like thought I turned too much, but then I didn't, but then I dropped the Hess. I didn't know what was going on. Thanks for 6 months, the Disha. Thanks for 10 months, Torlini Tom. Okay, I'm probably gonna miss a bunch of subs right now, so I'll get you guys all when the run's over. When I throw the run, somehow. What? I didn't miss that. Kinda bad fight. Adolward, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Thanks for gifting another 5 subs. Well, I PB'd. No more, no PB 2019. Thanks, guys. Thanks for 1,000 bits, Carter Keys. Thanks for the sub, Sephias. Barry Saxy, thanks for 50 gift subs. Okay, this is gonna be very hard for me to read them all, so if I miss you, you know what you're getting into. Thanks for 400 bits, Ivysaur. Thanks for the sub, Gaphonium. Linkarf, 1,000 bits from Megahertz. 1,000 bits from Zesty Burrito. 10 gift subs from Rundus. Okay, my activity feed is like not even updating. Thanks for 20 gift subs, Colonel Mount. Thanks, Jacon, for gifting a sub to Baseball Star. Thanks for 50 bits, Awesome Opossum. 4 months, Bill Gunn. Rural Juror, thanks for gifting out some number of subs that I can't see because the number of gift subs that are gifting out timer is overflowing and doesn't have enough room for all of them. I don't know, should I even bother? Okay, I don't think I can thank everyone, so if you're gifting, if you're subbing or giving bits or whatever, you know I can't get to you because it's going too fast. Just going too fast that I can't read everything. But thanks. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Zosin. But yeah, thanks everyone. Okay, so this run is like... I don't know how to feel about this run, because... on one hand, I was telling myself, like, if I get a low 352 or something, I should just be okay with it, like... And this is a low 352. And, like, I don't know. like halfway through the run, like up to Lighter cutscene, I was thinking like, dude, this run kind of sucks. Like, it wasn't bad, but it just could have been a lot better. But then the end was good. So then, like, does that balance it out? Because I know I can do so much better early on. Well, not even early on, but just like the first 3 hours. Like the first 3 hours, I know I can do at least like 2 minutes better. But then, well, 2 minutes better is like on the optimistic side. But I don't know. It's so hard to decide, like, if I'm satisfied with this or not. Oh yeah, the button counter. I'll give you guys the button counter, right? Okay, that was the last input. Alright, let's check the button counter. So my input viewer has a thing that shows the number of button presses throughout the run. Here it is. Dude, I probably had sub 13,000 at the Ganon Slash. I probably just went over 13,000 A presses. So there's all the button presses I've done for the whole run.